Hello, and welcome to the listening room at Spirit Source Connect. My name is Suzanne Goulet, and each week I'll be speaking to you about new spirituality and how it can increase your awareness of your divine connection to Source. You'll be offered insights, tools, and techniques so that you may improve, expand, and accelerate your spiritual growth. For more information and a free gift, please visit spiritsourceconnect.com. Enjoy! We're going to go immediately now into a visualization where we're going to ask that we receive from Spirit the guidance and the energy that we need to heal and atone any resistances we have to taking our next giant step forward in growth in the area of work. You might already been hearing all kinds of voices saying, well, I don't want to take a giant step in the area of work. But you must want to take some forward step of growth, otherwise you would not be listening to this broadcast. You may be sending out two different signals to the universe about what you want. You may be saying, I want this aspect of my work to grow and change, or I want to find my right livelihood, or I want to leave this work and do this work. But, you say, with a capital B-U-T, comma, what if? What if I fail? What if I lose connection with my family? What if I don't do well? What if they attack me? You will have all kinds of ego excuses, which I'm going to simply put under the umbrella of self-doubt, that are going to hold you back from really living in the full presence of God's idea of who you are and who you truly are. And you are sorely needed right now to assist in the upliftment of humanity. So let's go into this short visualization at the moment. I want you to get into a comfortable position, turn off the phone. You can black out your computer screen if you need to. Just close your eyes. Become aware of the presence of your spine. Have your feet flat on the floor. Feel the chair that is holding you. And go in and listen to your breath. You don't need to change it. Just want to pay attention to where it is right now. And you're going to visualize yourself as walking forward along an open path. And as you look ahead of you, you see a large body of water, a lake. It's a small lake, and it's very, very calm right now. The surface of the lake is like glass, and you're continuing to approach it. Around the lake, you see a number of very tall fir trees that have protected the borders of this lake, and they offer protection from wind and storms. It is a bright, sunny day, and you feel the light of the sun on your back, flowing through. The light of the sun actually warms your shoulders, warms your neck, and you can feel the light entering through the center of your back. As you approach this lake now, you're going to kneel down, crouch down on the ground before it. The water is brown and a little murky. You can see some residue of decaying leaves. And you take your hands and you place them over the surface of the lake without actually touching the water. And you ask yourself now, what would you have me do? Where would you have me go? What would you have me say, and to whom? And suddenly you're seeing the rustling leaves at the bottom of the lake begin to stir and move and become full of activity below. These leaves now suddenly have their own life. They've made the water a bit muddy for the moment. You're going to ask now the light of the sun. You are going to make a statement to yourself that states, I will accept atonement for myself, for I remain as God created me. And with that, all of the dead and dying decaying leaves come out of the lake in front of you. They are lifted up and out of this lake. They are flowing outward and become fully redeemed in the light of the sun. You see them transforming into sparkling golden chips. Every leaf that is removed from your lake has now become a solid piece of gold, sparkling in the sunlight, being returned back up into the sky. Continue to see this flow of leaves coming up and out of the lake. And repeat to yourself once again, I will accept atonement for myself, for I remain as God created me. All your resistances are relieving you now. Every piece of your own self-doubt that has kept you back has now been completely transformed. The light of the sun comes through your back, out through your heart and into the lake. Its color is now a crystal clear blue. The bottom of the lake are white sparkling sands. And as the light of the sun shines through you, it picks up all the beautiful shards of crystals that are in the bottom of the lake. It turns them into bright light, and you are now looking before an incredibly iridescent, sparkling lake. This is your true self. This is the true aspect of you. And with the light of Source shining through you and into the lake, you feel completely at peace and at rest. You understand now that there is no reason for any self-doubt. In fact, what you feel now is a motivation and a courage to act at will. Your eyes are brighter, and you will see before you the appropriate white doors of opportunity for you to walk through. As you walk through these doors, you are greeted by so many people who are like-minded individuals. They greet you with joy and happiness. They are so excited to see you because you have walked through the door of opportunity and you have met with those that have been waiting for you to arrive. Right here, right now, there are opportunities awaiting for you to take them, to receive them. No matter how small, no matter how large, the next step before you is very clear. You know exactly what to do. You know exactly where to go. You know exactly what to say and to whom, because you have become enlivened in your full expression of who you really are, as God has created you. Take a deep breath. Take a moment to have a deep, deep breath. And when you are ready, you can open eyes, or you can leave your eyes closed and simply continue to receive and integrate the wonderful spiritual energy that has come through you now. So if you want to continue with your meditation and visualization, please do so. You can continue to fill the visualization with a lot of details. It's really helpful. And I also encourage you to pull this visualization back. Pull it back at any time and use it over and over and over.
Hello, this is Suzanne Goulet, and I hope you enjoyed listening to your guided visualization. I do suggest that you listen to it frequently. Quietly receiving and visualizing this journey can have the effect on your subconscious mind to release old patterns and give rise to new, more supportive ideas and concepts that will catapult you forward in your life. What comes next in part 3 is the final episode of Work, Money, and Fear, Finding Right Livelihood. For more information on live events and private mentoring, feel free to visit spiritsourceconnect.com. Thanks for listening, and see you in part 3.